and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch, and at The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements from wreaths to door swags, home decor, sympathy tributes, things for the garden, weddings and much more. Right, today guys, first of all, thank you so much everybody. You're a star for leaving comments on the little bunny Flopsy that we did yesterday. That's really very sweet of you, and I really am grateful for your comments. It's very heartwarming. Right, I've done a lot of things for like wreaths and things like that. So I'm going to do something for the garden today. So, can you remember, I don't know if people still use the, let me just take the foam off, mop buckets with the mops. Some people now buy these ones where they have wipes attached to them and clean the floor like that. But back in my childhood day, we had these where you squeezed your mop in there and got the water into there. So this I have had hanging around, and my husband was clearing up at the weekend, and I've just walked this morning, well yesterday sorry, past and spotted it. I thought I'm going to do something with that. I'm going to use the container because it's metal. It's a bit rustic looking, but I like that. I like that sort of thing. And we're going to put a bit of foam where you squeeze your mop in and do a yellow sunny flower arrangement to sit on your garden. Isn't that sweet? So it's quite big, but I've got lots of floral out, and first of all I've cut the foam around to fit in the hole there. Then I've cut 2 pieces of foam out to go around the sides. I don't know which side this went on, but to go around the sides in case I want to place something like that on the top and around the corner. So I'm going to glue these in, or I was considering, with them having old, placing some cable ties on instead. So if I ever decide I want to change it, then I can just clip the cable ties and do another one. So I think I may do that instead. But before we do that, let's go through what we got. So there is quite a bit here. So I've got out some of my waxed eucalyptus stems. They do come on a single stem, so I'm going to use some of those. Oh, that swirly fern that I was on about yesterday that I couldn't remember, I remembered when I went in. Fiddlehead fern, the brown one where it got a swirl on the top. Fiddlehead fern, guys. Anyway, I've got just 1 piece because it's been chopped out, so I thought I'll use this maybe for the height at the back, and I've got some oddments of this one as well. With it having lime in it, I thought it looked lovely against yellow, so I'm going to use my oddments. I've also got some magnolia leaves with an ivory colour around the edge, so I may use also, with it being full, some beautiful magnolia leaves. I've also got out, because the container is grey or silvery grey, slate grey, I don't know, stone grey, I don't know what you want to call it, and this silver dollar has a slight tint of grey blue in against the yellow. Fabulous. So I've got some of those. I've got out my Euphorbia. I've only got out 3 stems, with it having again like an ivory colour, ivory yellowy tint. I thought around the edge, I thought that could be good for filler. I've got out some again of my oriental ruscus that I may want to drape over the sides. And I've also got out my yellow tipped fern, and this is good for outside. It's UV protected, so it's very good for outside. If you haven't got, if you're using some silk flowers or foliage that isn't UV protected, you can buy some spray to protect it. So I'm going to incorporate those, and again some fern for the height. I've got this. It's rubbery texture, guys, and it is fabulous. From, again, the company called Leaf. It wasn't cheap, but I do tend to spoil myself on the ferns from that company. So it's got several different heights to it. So I'm going to perhaps chop away at some of this and use that. You could place that in a garden plant pot, spread it out, and create yourself just a little fern arrangement in the plant pot. If I can just spread it, because some of them are stuck together, and place a bit of floral inside. So we're going to use that. So that's our foliage. For our floral, now I'm not sure about the carnations, so I've only got 5 out of my beautiful carnations in like a lemon yellow. A very, very pretty colour. Again, it's the majority of it's yellow. I've got the odd bit of white. I have got some yellow clematis out on one bunch, and may incorporate those as well. Aren't they pretty? I've got, I think, 5 stems of, or 3 stems, because there's 2 roses on each stem, of my lemon coloured roses, open roses, and I thought that would give a beautiful summery look. Aren't they fabulous? Now, I've not really used this before in any of my videos, but I ordered it from my wholesaler. I did use it a lot when I was doing real flowers, some statice. I thought, why not? Let's get some ordered. You know, I did use it a lot. It's nice, and you know, a nice floral. So let's see. So I've only got two stems out, because they've got 4 little pieces on each stem. So, and I've got 3 of these out, sorry. They're very similar to helebore. I can't remember what they're called, but they've got 4 pieces of floral on each stem. So I've got 12 here, 12 flowers in a lime green. I thought that could compensate against the beautiful yellow. And my order for my 24 packs of germinis or baby germinis have arrived. So they're now in the bucket, but me like having new things, I thought, let's get the orangey and yellow. It's mainly classed as a yellow when I ordered it, so it's got bits of orange in, but on the wispy, why not? Why not? Oops. And then I've also got some white miniature daffodils, and I thought, these I've chopped down in advance, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to chop today. I'm just going to get them out and crack on. So we've got some of those as well with the yellow centre. And again, I've not used these on a video before, but these are one of my favourites when I did fresh flowers, you know, real flowers. Veronica. Flowering veronica. I adored it, especially in wedding flowers. It was beautiful. So I decided I'm going to use some today. So let's give it a go. I have got 1 stem of gladioli in yellow on the floor. I wasn't sure whether I wanted it because it is a very, very vibrant yellow. I wanted to stick to more of a lemony colour yellow. This is really bright, and I put this up against on the foam and it was quite tall. I could obviously cut it down, but oh, it's got mess on it. I could cut it down. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what we, you know, how far we get. But that's what we've got today, guys. So let's see. I may have to grab some filler foliage. So let's see how we're going to attach this. So it's going to have to come through the back area. Let me, in fact, let me put 2 together. I may need 3. I keep saying I'm going to get some longer ones, but just put 2 together. If I need a third, I'll attach a third. Go through one of the holes. Yeah, I'm going to need 3, guys. Maybe 4. I'm glad I got that many out. Yeah, that will fit. And then I'm going to place that in. In fact, let me just go through the hole here. It will hold it better. Place in my foam. And then place it together. I may need to go the other way as well. So let's place some more on. I may glue these ones on though. Who knows? In fact, let me start. From this side. And then go up through that hole that I can just see. And do a crisscross to give it a bit more support. And then pull. It may go slightly through your cable tie, your foam. But I'd rather it do that than be loose. And then snip off. Let me just check this is your cable ties. So let's see about this one. I think I'm going to need to glue them. So I'm going to just grab my glue gun. I've switched it on. And I'm just going to place it on top. It might be slightly higher than the one in the centre. I have to think then. I can't work when things are backwards. Do the same with that one. And if you want them to both the same height, just get a knife or your spatula and just cut through or slide it through. All ends up like that. So isn't that lovely? Right, we're going to start with our fern, our big tall fern, guys. So I'm going to cut a taller piece off. We're going to have it sitting. I'm going to be placing different pieces in. They do bend, so that's good. I'm going to put different shades in as well. I'm just going to place them in different directions so they're not all uniformed and they look natural. If you think you haven't got much stem on like I haven't at the bottom there, just chop a few of the bottom leaves off to give you a little bit extra stem. Turn it that way. Let's get a smaller one. Cut some of the leaves off. I'm going to place that one like that. So we'll just leave those for a moment. I may want some more of those in. So I want to place, let's use this one what we was chopping at yesterday. I may leave it like that and then just spread and place it. Bring one forward. Place it like that. So let's do that. And once it's in, you can manipulate it to how you'd like it to sit, without being long. Just bend over that one slightly. And bring that one forward. Don't want it bending over that much. You can see. Let me just check, guys. I start to panic that you can't see. Yeah, I've had to move the video slightly further back because with it being such a big container. Right, let's use, where's it gone? Look at those, aren't those magnolia leaves beautiful? I manipulate them. I think you can work it out better when you manipulate them. So I think I do want things coming over the side, so I'm going to bring the odd ones over the side. So you see it like that. Oh, I nearly threw it in the glue pan. So this is going to be quite a big garden arrangement. Same on the opposite side. Just let it grow. I was going to say grow. And then the last one. Place there. So you've got that sort of a look. I have had a request if I would do a funeral urn wreath. I'm not sure, I must be misunderstanding concerning the urn wreath, because to me an urn is in a pot, and it's a different thing to a wreath. So Emmanuel, can you just clarify if you mean a wreath or an urn? Because I don't know, call me silly. Because it's two separate things in the UK. Let's just have a look. Let me cut this one down. So we're going to place that in. What I'm doing is I've created my perimeter. I don't want to go any different to that or higher or anything. I just want something along the, again, no higher than this highest fern we've got placed in. Let's take that one off because it's too low. Slightly put a bend on it. Move that one up. Place that one there. Oh, I hope you've got better weather than us, guys. All we've got is rain, 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 rain. Sandra, what's it like where you are? I hope it's better than us. We've been given rain again for the, I think that's all we've had all week, and mainly last week. We just seem to get rain 11 months a year. And when it comes to our summertime, we must get about two weeks where it's really warm. No more than that. British summertime, it's horrid. And going to place some of these going inside as well, because I want things to look like they're growing downward. So I'm bending the stem. And you just see a leaf just popping up at the top. Let's take that one off as well. Place one coming down from the side. Just give it that little bend. I've got 2 spare pieces I could place on picks. If you've got any old containers, you know, like this, what I've got, or any watering cans that are old and rusty, oh, don't throw them, guys. They would look beautiful with an arrangement in them. And then just place them on your garden. I think I'm going to place that one here, or maybe here, in the centre at the back. So that's that. So we don't need any more eucalyptus. Right, let's have a look at our ficus. Now this tall bit where I'm going to bend the stem just to give it more of a natural look. Let's see, that looks a bit too much, so I may cut these down and just place some in and around. Let's see if I can get a longer piece. Placing this one at the front where it's leaning on the bucket. We'll go down the side with this one. Yes, and I've also had a request to do a watermelon wreath. Sometimes I say to my husband, oh, it's such a coincidence. I've ordered, because I've run out of the watermelon sign. I sold the last one. So I've had to order about 2-3 days ago, something like that. Friday, I think, Friday. Saturday, something like that, a watermelon sign, so I'm just waiting for that. I don't know how long, it didn't tell me delivery time. Some don't, so it's just a case of just wait, it'll get here, guys. Still thinking about the shrub that my friend gave me as a gift. Still thinking about that. That one's a bit. Let's just look where we can place this. Let's place that there. Again, there's no particular area that it has to be. I'm just placing where I think. So like there's one there, but we've got none of these ficus at the back. So I'm placing one at the back, so then it becomes where it's all around, and you're not missing any points or placements of, you know, of that foliage. Again, I want to place the foliage going all around, like it's growing in all different directions. It's coming out of here from the back, instead of just one piece at the front. So I'm spreading it around, so there's no particular order of placement that it's going in. So I think I'm going to place one here as well, along the piece. Or do I place it there? No, I'm going to place it here instead. Okay, we want it to look busy, or busy-ish, should I say. Right, I don't want no more of those. Again, I've got the eucalyptus, where it's the eucalyptus scenario. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to use 5. I don't want no more than 5. So let's cut them all. Let's just move that. Let's cut them all down together around. If I can get hold of my pliers correctly. That size. Did you see this, like the smokiness come off of them? I used some of these for the wedding, and every time I cut, you saw the waxiness just fly off. I called it the smoke. So I'm going to place one there. Now these are random as well. Again, I placed the foliage random in some of my, not all, but some of my plant pot arrangements, because it's a garden. Foliage grows in any particular way or area. Place some at the back as well. I've got one there. I'm going to place one here, because there's none on this side around the back. So like that. So that's it with that. So we're gonna now, oh, I've been dying to use this yellow one. These are push-ups. So let's cut one bunch down, push them all up to start with. So then you can see how long your stem is and what you've got to play with. You haven't got to push them up. I just like to push them up when I'm doing certain things. And then sometimes I tend to leave them as they come. Look at that, guys, isn't that pretty? So we're going to have some of these hanging over the sides. Again, push up if you like, just bend over so you've got a bit of yellow coming over the sides. I'm not cutting these stems down. I'm going to leave them at the length that they are. So you've got it like that. I'm going to place one here. If I need any more, that's the reason I've got 2 bunches out. Just bend one slightly lower. I'm going to place one in the centre. We want a bit of yellow in the centre, guys. Let's get a bit of yellow down this side. Got 2 pieces. So because I've got 2 pieces left, I'm going to place one either side. I keep getting hit in the head with the placed a bit too much glue on that one. I've still not put any more glue sticks, guys, in my glue pan because I'm going to clean it out. So I'm waiting to use, I think I want one more. And waited till it's all empty so I can give it a good proper clean out. I've never cleaned it, you know, properly before, so I thought, let's do it. So I've got all new glue sticks and everything. I just determined not to do it. Right, so that is our fern. I'm going to place that on the floor. So I'm going to hold on to the Euphorbia because I may use that as filler. So I want to place in our beautiful roses. So I'm going to just push up the foliage. I'm going to start with 5. So what I do when I've got a long stem left, guys, I just take the top bit off where these flowers were attached, which is about 1 inch, and I save those in case I may need them for anything, you know, like I did with Flopsy yesterday, and to put things in his feet or to use on other florals, because sometimes I buy flowers with just the heads and no stem. Sometimes they're cheaper and you get more. It's not that I'm tight, guys, it's just that, well, I'm a bargain hunter. So let's stick in some of our roses. So I'm going to go 1 here. Now this is where I place my roses. That's a taller stem, so I want that one at the back, up here. So just behind here, like that. As you can see, it's slightly higher than this one. Again, it's like a slightly bit like an asymmetrical arrangement. And then we're going to place another one around here. Let's just place one down here or one either side here. I think I might use more than this, more than 5. I think I'll take one round the back. Let's take one round the back, just for that little bit of colour around the back. Give it that movement as well. And let's just see. I'm going to cut this one and I'm going to bring that one out here. So it's slightly on, you know, on the side. Just lift it up a little bit. I'm going going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to get one more so I can get it in the centre, guys. So hang a couple of seconds. I'll just chop it off. There we go. So I'm going to place one down here. It's lower than what this lowest one is here. So we're going down like that. You don't have to do it that what style. That's just, you know, the way I want to make this design today. So you've got it like that. So, what do I place in? Let's have a look at some of our... Sorry if I keep turning it, guys. I just need to see. Oh, they do look nice. Let's have a look at some of these as well. Oh, they even do look nice. Now, do I put the clematis in? No. That's immediately saying no. Now the statice, yeah, that's a definite. Veronica, yes, that's a definite. Yes, we're going to place some of those in. And we're going to, oh, I don't, yeah, we're going to place some of those in. So everything else on here we're going to use. So I am going to place in just some of our carnations. Why not? It's a lovely flower. Just tilt the head slightly, like that. Again, I'm going to bring some out from the side. I started cutting some things. Let's just have a look around the front. I should have got my lazy Susan out. Right, that needs to go up slightly. I don't want that there, so I'm going to place that. And I've got a double one. I think I need to do this on the back. I might place it in as one. I might need cutting a little bit more. Let me take these little leaves off. Oh, it's very tough, this. Yeah. Again, I'm placing things where they're not just all at the front. So I'll put it like that, also at the back. Let's just lift that rose head up a bit. Again, I like to have my colour. What's that lazy Susan? She's that lazy, she doesn't come out. So then I can just do that then. It's better, isn't it? So let's cut these down. Do I place it all in at one at the front? I might do that. It has prongs on it where you can move or reposition your flower heads. They had prongs there what I've just cut. They've got them there and one up there, so you can pull that off and place it up there. So I want to just say, turn it around. that might need to go at the back. Oh, I don't know now. I make it shorter by bending over the flowers. Yeah, I'm going to place that in at the front, but I'm placing it as it is. I'm not cutting it. And what I'm going to do, oh, I've just cut my leaf. Oops, daisy. And just push it slightly down. And then the flowers, just move the heads into a different position. I could lower that one, just wrap it within the fern, and then bring this one slightly up. So then it becomes like that. Oh, guys, it's so pretty. This green, I don't know if you can see, if I bring it up closer, look at that. Isn't that a super colour? Beautiful. Just by adding that in, I'm going to do the same at the back. I'm just manipulating them all. Let me just cut it there. And I'm going to do the exact same at around the back. So then you've got the floral all around. So let's just move our rose out the way. And make sure that that is slightly lower. It's better. And then just position that flower there. Bend that head just slightly forward. Bring that there. Where's that little one? Bring that forward as well. Just untangle that, bring it round here. So you've got a similar thing on that side, so I don't need that one. Oh, doesn't that look pretty to sit on your garden, a summertime theme? Right, let's have a look at this statice. And then the veronica. I brought 2 bunches out of the veronica. I may not need 2. So I'm gonna just all these down. So we've got those, place those there, and I'm going to do the same with these. Cut them get them as close to the main stem as possible, just so it gives you a little bit more length. That one's really tight up, so I'll bend that over. So, and these are push-ups as well, again, the germinis, or miniature germinis. So let's get some of these in. First I'm just going to place them in. Again, I'm pushing them right to the top. Now I'm not placing these in any particular order either. This is just a random placement where they're going. Just get one here. Around the back. Just spread the flowers. So one. I'm placing these mainly around the bottom because they've not got enormous long stems. Could put them on picks. In fact, I might on a couple. Oh, I've got the wrong things out. I've got some longer picks in here. So, not one. Is it? Tell. I can't. Oh, I can. That's one. So what I'm doing, I'm just taking those off, placing them back on the longer pick I have in the order that they came off of it. So now we've got a longer pick. I'm just going to cut a bit of that. And I'm going to place there, just where the rose is up at the top. I may get another one. Can I just bring, what I've done with that other bunch? I'll just bring one bunch out, guys. Oh well, we'll just use something else. But that is around there. Move those out the way. So let's get some of our statice. The taggle. Where's my scissors? Do I do the same and just manipulate and then place it in? No, not on this one. If you pull, you'll get more from it. You get a longer, slightly longer stem. And that's quite a long one. So we'll cut that. To about there. I don't need this stem because I can't do nothing with it. So the longer stemmed one I might place at the back next to the rose. So it'd be just around there. Again, these are in no particular order. So they're just placed randomly as well. I'm not going to use the other one. I want to get the veronica in. Because it's got this spiky grass, it adds more texture as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it should be 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there is. And again, these are push-ups. As well. So we're going to add in our veronica. One near the front. Again for that extra touch. Go nearer to the centre also. Place one there as well. So I've got one there. So I'm going to bring one around there. So then let's now put in our daffodils, our mini daffodils. I've cut down lots of these. I wanted to place a lot of these in, with there being a lot of yellow. So what I'm doing again with this, randomly, no particular order, it's just basically like filling in. That's all we're doing. Oh my goodness. Place some around the bottom as well. So it looks like they're hanging over. Let me place that up there. It's touching. Go underneath, again around the bottom. I'm going to do around the bottom first. colour, nice summery colour. I've got a friend who likes all bright colours like this. So again, I'm just moving it around, filling in around the bottom. Adding in the top, at the top as well, around the sides, to give that little and just keep going round, guys, with these. There's, you know, again, there's no particular placement with these either. You're just placing them in to spread them around so they're just not in one area. Wherever you see a gap or something and you think, oh, it would look nice in that space because there isn't one there, you know, place it in, fill that gap. Right, I've got 2 left. Put another one at the front here. Fill in these little spaces. Doesn't that look pretty? I was thinking I've got some, I'll get them. I've got these, guys. When I did the wedding, these were off the rose stems. Let me just move her there. These were off the rose stems, as you can see, because I did when I did the posies, the stem was longer than that. I cut it down to the next node, or if you're not sure what a node is, it's basically the next leaf from the top that grows off to the side. So I cut it down to the next node because I didn't want the leaves in it. That one's broke. So, and then I saved these with the leaves on. And I thought, well, there's various different ones. You know, there's these ones, the darker ones, and I thought I'm going to keep these, which I do. I tend to keep my oddments or bits of leaves and place them on picks, and I thought I could use these for filler on an arrangement or down below to fulfill, and if they're down below, chop them off and save the rest of the stem again if I need to attach it to anything. So I'm going to use these as filler as well. So let me just take off the band, and I have got quite a lot. Some of them I did take the leaves off and place in my oddments bucket, and then it just clicked. I thought, oh, I could leave them on the stem and save them. And then that's what I started doing. But the others I did take off and place them in a bag to put my own picks on. I should have left them on these. Silly me. So what I'm going to do And this is what you can do when you've got things like this, if you just want the flower head and not the stem. Place them in for a bit of filler foliage around the top. And that's all. If you've got little prongs on and you don't want to put anything on them, chop them off to give that neater look. Again, these also randomly placing just to give that extra bit of volume for your arrangement. I'm going to use the ones with the thickest stem, the thinnest stem first, because I've got more of those. These were with the white roses, I think. I can't quite remember. There was that many. So I'll just sort them out. So there we have it. Some have got 2 sets of leaves on. Again, just dip it in your glue or use your glue gun. And it acts as a bit of foliage, which will give you that extra volume, guys. I always say, never waste it, because they'll always come in handy. So again, I could place one here. Just turn that one around as well. It makes it look lovely. And again, cut some shorter. You haven't got to have them all at the same length. And that's what I'm going to do around the front here. Cut it a little bit shorter. Oh, I've left a prong on. So then that will fill it up. As you can see, here, and one smaller here. I've got a prong at the top, so if I wish to place it and move one up, so it's like that, then I can do that, and then I'll just chop off the rest. Cut that one a little bit shorter as well. And that's basically the, you know, when you get things like this, or if you're doing a wedding for somebody, or a wreath, or anything really, or an arrangement, and you've got stems left over. Oh, keep hold, guys. They come in really, really handy. So let's get some across this side. And it fills it, as you can see. Let's move this one up. I quite like them being at the top. Let's cut that bit where the flower was. Take the prongs off. I want a smaller piece to bring under there. Sorry, this side. And then I can see gaps standing above where it can go. just going to place in now fill it. Well, that one's come off, so we'll cut that one down. Start positioning some around the back as well. You don't just want it around the front. Let's move that up. And again, these will blend in lovely because they are rose petals and we've got roses in. Oh, I've just snapped that one off. And just go all the way around with it, filling in. And just positioning them. That's what I'm going. Beautiful arrangement. Let me try what's the lighter ones. No, they don't make really much difference. So let me cut where I've had where I've chopped the rose off. I think I need one under that rose. It's quite a long stem. Some at the bottom. I want one there. Let me just check around that there's enough. I'm going to place a couple under here at the back. Then let me cut where I've cut the rose off. Place some at the back because it just looks a little bit. I'm going to bend it over. And move that one up. and just tilt them over slightly. I think I want to place one there next to that eucalyptus as well. Oh, I broke that one as well. Gosh, I am heavy-handed, me. My mum used to always tell me that. And then I think with the rose petals, rose leaves, that should be more than enough. So I think that's more than enough with those. So I'll put those back together. What I am going to do is get another one of these yellow tipped fern, and I'm going to place that down here too. As I was going around, I thought it needed something at the back here, a bit of colour, so we'll do that. Isn't that pretty? Now, do I need the Euphorbia? I could just put 3 full stems in. One, or just, let's see. Let me see, guys. Placed one there. I think I'm going to place one there, just in front of this rose. Just slightly lower, like filler foliage. Just I've got a gap there, and that's irritating me. So do I get a statice? Yeah, I think let's get a statice. Gap that's screaming out for something pretty to fill it up. Let's have a look at the back. Always check, you know, at the back. See, I could do with a piece of that there as well. I think that anyway. So I'm looking on the floor. I don't want to get anything else out. Yeah. There's just a bit of a gap on here also. I'll just lift the stem up slightly. There. I don't want. Do I get another statice? I don't want another one of those. Oh. No, I don't want a veronica. I think I'm going to place another statice. Oh, yeah. take the tag off. I want it, as you can see here, around here, there's nothing there. You know, everywhere else is so full, you know, looking pretty, but I just need something in that space there. So again, I'll just wonderful. No, that's too big. I'm just looking for a, let's get a pig. I'm going to place the pig. I can see a little bit where it's needed a bit of foliage, fill of foliage at the bottom to place in. Just right down here. There we have it. So guys, that is our project completed for today. Let me save those. I don't need that one, it's too small. I'll save that. Let's get rid of all of this. And if you've got, again, if you've got any old buckets, even an old bucket, it doesn't have to be a mop bucket, it can be just an old rusty bucket of any sort, or water, like I say, watering can, anything like that, then you can use it. Place a bit of foam in with cable ties, if you can attach it with cable ties, or glue it, so either way. But that's the front view of our mop bucket. Who would have thought you'd use a mop bucket? Place that, nice tin, beautiful, all the way around, all beautiful colours, ready for the springtime. Or summertime. It's an all year round display, I guess, or more, no, spring, summertime really, in your garden, on your back garden or front garden, wherever you'd like to display it, sitting out in the sun, having a barbecue, beautiful happy colours, with this, puts a smile on your face and gives you a bit of joyous time while having a little party, or even just relaxing with a nice hot drink or a glass of wine or a beer, anything like that, and just relaxing and having a bit of you time. And it just gives you a joyous colour to look at and makes you smile. So I hope you give it a try, guys. Again, at the front where we had the hole, I brought some of the floral and foliage forward to hide that hole. You don't have to, you can just do the arrangement around here by itself and keep the arrangement there and show the hole. I wanted to cover it because I like big, so I wanted to bring it around the front and then bring the colours also all around the back as well. Add some movement with the vine, with the wispy germinis, and the small baby daffodils, and the veronica had a bit of different texture with the spiky leaves from the veronica. And then I added, obviously, wherever they've gone, full magnolia leaves where there was full and solid. It wasn't airy or anything like that. And then we added our fern for a bit of airy foliage, and the eucalyptus with it being slight bluey grey to match in, like this also eucalyptus with their container. And a little bit of orange makes it just pop a little bit, you know, and then there's beautiful carnations, very realistic then, and there's beautiful lemon roses, and I'm sure they're helebore. They may not be, you know, I may be wrong, guys. And then there's euphorbia and lots of us rose leaves added in, and there's beautiful fern with the yellow tip. Doesn't that look superb? So I hope you enjoyed that. Give it a go, guys. Like I say, it doesn't have to be a big container like this. You can have a small little watering can or anything like that and do it in something like that, or just a small plant pot, a garden plant pot that you perhaps would put your daffodils in or something like that, and just do something like this, big, you know, wonderful, wide, to give you a good idea. You know, here's a few tips and ideas on what you could use. Not also, you know, you don't have to stick with this colour. You could go for your nice beautiful oranges, your pinks, your pastel colours, purples. You could mix it. You don't have to have one single colour. Purples and yellows, beautiful, absolutely divine. You know, you could go for coral colours, blues, you know, anything like that. It would look magnificent. And I'm going to show you quickly the germinis that I've had, these little ones that I've had delivered, and then I'll show you a close-up, guys. So if you enjoyed that, guys, please subscribe and share and like, and give us a thumbs up, and let us know what you think about it, and you know, give it a try. That's all I can say, guys, you know, because you're wonderful people. So let me go and get my germinis, and I'll just show you the colours. I was going to show you when they came anyway. I placed them all in bunches of the same colour. There's 4 in a bunch, 4 bunches of each colour. Purple, isn't that pretty? Purple germinis, as you can see, 4 bunches of purple. Look at that, wispy. The colours that we've just used, the 4 bunches of the yellowy orange. Look at this one, guys. 4 bunches of the blues. Oh, aren't they lovely, the blues? Oh, I was dying to see the blues. 4 bunches of the reds. Aren't they pretty? 4 bunches of the white and pink mix. And 4 bunches of our baby pink. Aren't they divine? And they're all the colours, 4 bunches of each, 24 bunches that I went for, just like that. So we've got the yellow, blue, purple, red, pink mix and baby pink. Aren't they pretty? So I've stocked up on those. So, oh, I'm dead excited. So yes, guys, that's what we've got for those. So they're all in a box now, waiting to be used again, the other colours. So let me place that away. So I hope you had fun with that, guys. So I'm going to do a quick close-up, and then I'm going to crack on with some work, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thank you for keep watching my videos. Please share again to all your friends, family, to the world, to everybody, to the universe. it does really help me, guys. Sincerely, it does. It helps my business get recognised, and you know, I just want to show people. I want to teach people and show them different ideas, you know, of different things you could use, or objects, containers, or anything like that, or maybe a different style of a floral arrangement. Who knows? It may be out there, but you know, I don't really look. It's just something that pops in my head. So I hope you again enjoyed that, guys. So all the best, good health, God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye, everyone. Oh, let's do a quick close-up, guys. Oh, I've got glue all over me. Let's see if I can get this off steady. Oh no, that was rubbish. Here we go, guys. Look at those, aren't they pretty? And then our carnations, our statice, our yellow tip fern, our white veronica, again our carnations, our beautiful roses, our baby germinis, our baby daffodils, our big magnolia leaves, our ficus, I can't remember if there's oh, and our euphorbia there, guys, and our oriental ruscus hanging down, with our eucalyptus scenario, which is waxed, and our silver dollar eucalyptus here also at the back. I can't see it. Oh, and our beautiful fern, our tall fern, just hidden in the corner, in the side there, mixing in with it. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Again, give it a go. Something what would sit proud on your garden, or even in front of your door. So all the best, guys. Take care. I love you lots. God bless. Look after yourselves. Bye.